everybody, welcome back. And I am back with the PRS SE CE 24 Standard Satin. I think I got it all right. This is the guitar I bought as an open box from Musician's Friend. And very, very happy with the deal I got. Although it didn't come with the case, the gig bag rather. Still happy with the guitar. So let's talk about the guitar a little bit more in depth now that I've had a chance to play it, make sure it works, and the whole bit. So this, once again, is the PRS SE CE 24 Standard Satin guitar. And it goes for $499. Now, I had before this a very, very similar guitar. And you guys might ask what the differences are or what was different from that model. I no longer have that one, and that was the PRS SE CE 24 Flame Maple Top. So it was the identical guitar as this, 24 frets, the whole bit, the same configuration, except that it had a flame maple top veneer over this body, which is mahogany. So that was the only difference. So those of you that wanted more of what PRS is known for, the glitzy look, a more, more high-end look, that guitar had it. This doesn't. But I'll be honest with you, I actually prefer the basic guitar here with the open pore mahogany top, sides and back, as opposed to the flame top on the other model. It's a little slightly thinner because it doesn't have the top. It's slightly lighter, and I just like the guitar. I like the feel of it better. Otherwise, it's identical in terms of the neck, the shape, the whole bit. I'm going to go over the specs now. So, this guitar is satin finish all around, right? So you can see back of the neck has a slight gloss, I guess, to it, but it's really more of a flat finish to the back. It's not, not polyurethane or really shiny where your hands stick to it. You can see it's a bolt-on neck, right, with the 4 screws. It is probably a 3-piece body, as you could probably see here on the back of the guitar. It has, about 4 springs, I believe, in it. The contour is very similar to an S-style guitar. So, shallow violin carve, which is identical to the flame maple top veneer on the other guitar that I had, the CE24 FMT flame maple top. Wide thin neck. Both guitars have this and that guitar had the wide thin neck that PRS has. 24 frets, as I mentioned before, on both guitars. 1 volume, 1 tone. And the tone knob on here is a coil tap. Both guitars have that feature. 25-inch scale length, which PRS is known for. What else? 10-inch radius on the neck, both guitars. Bird inlays. Some love them, some hate them. What else here? Rosewood fretboard on both guitars, which is nice to see that PRS on the budget models is still shipping rosewood fretboards. PRS tremolo system is identical on both guitars, as you can see here. The arm I don't have connected. 8515 pickups on this guitar right here. These are 8515S's. Which I believe are ceramic humbuckers, if I'm not mistaken. I don't believe they're Alnico. What else? I went over the push-pull. Comes with a gig bag. Both guitars do. This didn't because I bought it as an open box. It's another story what we talked about earlier. Comes with 9s in terms of the string gauge on the guitar. Yeah. So this guitar I got open box, and you can find these on probably Pro Audio Store and some other sites for $3.99. I got even a better deal because I got it as an open box on Musician's Friend when they were taking an additional 10% off. So this came to like $3.59, and then I got some additional bucks thrown in because it didn't have the gig bag. that it was supposed to ship with. So I got a really smoking deal on this guitar, and it's like new. Again, this particular model, the Satin model used, you can probably get $389, $399, and hopefully it'll come with a gig bag. The flame maple top version of this guitar, the fancier version, right, is normally $699. But again, if you look good on eBay or Reverb, I've seen them as low as $489 for this guitar with the flame maple top, if that's something you're interested in getting. So it's roughly $100 more than this guitar used. What else? Trying to think. I think I covered all the specs on this guitar. It was set up wonderfully out of the box. No sharp fret ends. String height was perfect. What else? Intonation was fine. Yeah, I really love the neck. It's a very comfortable neck. Now, the nut on here, I believe, is some material that PRS uses. I don't know if it's graphite or what, but it's a nicely cut nut, and it's fine. Now, the only other thing I'm missing on here, because it was an open box, is the hex wrench. PRS uses a different hex wrench. It's not a standard Allen key, and I don't have it. Unfortunately, it is a 7mm hex socket tool that didn't ship with this, so I can pick one up. I mean, that's not a problem either. And then you go over here, you take the truss rod cover off, and you can adjust the neck relief from there. Fortunately, this guitar doesn't need it at this point. Now, the finishing on here is pretty good, I think. They all vary a lot. You can see the matching isn't the best, but, that's some of the appeal of this rustic, satin unfinished look to the guitar. Yeah, so that's the guitar. I'm very happy with it. I'm glad I stuck with it and bought the open box and the sale that they were having at Musician's Friend. So now I'll play it a little bit with some clean settings as well as with some distortion on it, so you can hear. I'm playing through the Blackstar Core ID 20 watt Blackstar digital amp. So let's play some basic chords, clean chords setting. This is the neck pickup only at this point. And now both pickups, the neck pickup as well as the bridge pickup. And now we have just the bridge humbucker engaged. Wow. And now I'm going to put some distortion on. So guys, that is the PRS SE CE 24 Standard in a satin finish. That's the guitar. If you have any questions, guys, put them below in the comments. You can get some good deals at Musician's Friend with the open box deals that they have, which is where I got this guitar. And sometimes they have the additional take 10% off, which is even better. So I highly recommend you check that out from time to time. Really happy with this one. I think it's a comfortable feeling guitar. I love the neck. Some don't like the wide, thin neck on these PRSs, but for me, it's comfortable. I like the basic controls on the guitar. Oh, the other thing I didn't do, here, let me just show you, because I forget to do this half the time, is to let you see how the guitar sounds with the coil tap engaged. Okay, so right now, the coil tap is in, right? Meaning that is in humbucker mode. So this is what it sounds like with some distortion in humbucker mode. And now with the coil split. Now quite honestly, with distortion, I don't think you're going to hear any difference. If I put, especially with this recording here, but if I put the clean setting on, you should be able to hear a difference. Let me make this thing a little louder. So you get a slight volume boost, but it's still not coming out loud enough. Let's see if we can fix that. Hang on one second, guys. Here we go. Okay, so this is with the coil off. That's humbucker. This is with the split to sound like a single. Off, single, humbucker, single. Yeah, so hopefully you could hear it, but it's not, terribly noticeable with any sort of dirt or distortion on the guitar. It kind of just sounds pretty much the same. But when you take the distortion off and you just have it in a clean mode, you can distinctly hear the difference between the humbucker setting and the split setting on the pickups. So that should finish my review now. Any questions, guys? Put them in the comments. If you like these videos, please subscribe. And as always, until the next time, be well and stay safe. Take care.